Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. In this video I'll be showing you how to create an AFK profile. This will allow you to launch a low impact version of Minecraft that uses a minimal amount of CPU and RAM and therefore allows you to run multiple copies of it whilst running the game or running other games on your computer. So if ever you need to stand AFK at a mob farm, a fishing farm, or your sorting system is running and you want to do something else, this could be perfect for you as it will run Minecraft with a minimal amount of resources. Hi, it's me in the bottom right hand corner. I'm on the Hermitcraft server farming some witches using this AFK profile. I'm also doing some item sorting, some fish farming and blaze farming on the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. In fact, I have another account on there as well. So now I can play the game normally on this server while I have 4 other accounts running doing farming in other Minecraft worlds. It's pretty obvious that I'm a Minecraft addict, and if you are, then this AFK profile is going to be perfect for you. So before we get into it, there are 2 things that I need to mention. First of all, this idea, this concept was shared with me by Gnembon. This is his channel right here. I'd highly recommend you go and check it out. As you can see, there are loads of really fascinating and interesting videos. If you like technical Minecraft, then this might just be your cup of tea. So anyway, head over to his channel and check it out after you're done watching this video. There'll be a link in the description box below, where you can also find a link to the Optifine website. So the second point that I wanted to make is that this is going to work so much better if you also have Optifine. It will give you a ton more options on making a difference to the way the game performs and using less CPU and RAM, etc, etc. So head over to Optifine, click on downloads, and you always want to download the latest version for the version of Minecraft that you're using. Once that file is downloaded to your computer, you want to run it, and that will run the installer. It will automatically select the correct place on your computer to install Optifine 2. Then all you got to do is hit the install button and it will do its thing and tell you that it is installed successfully. So we've got to set up a profile for AFKing, and this means we've got to use the Minecraft launcher as we do right here. You'll want to go into launch options and add a new profile. We're going to call this one AFK2 because I already have one called AFK, right? And in version we want to go and select the Optifine one that we just downloaded, which I believe is this one right here. So it's now going to be using Optifine. Now the next thing we're going to select is the resolution, and the more pixels you have, the more work your computer has to do to fill in those pixels with information, right? So the smaller the resolution, the better. And if you're thinking, assuming this is crazy, 320, 240, that's too small to see what you're doing, keep in mind that you're using this profile to AFK. So in your normal game, you'll travel over to the place you want to stand AFK, it's safe and secure, and when you log in with this, you're not really going to be playing, you're just going to be standing there. So you could even put it lower than that if you wanted to, and you know what, I don't know how low you can put it in Minecraft. After I make this video, I'm going to try one by one and see what happens. But anyway, you might want to set up a directory as well. Let's call that directory AFK2, so all the contents of this game are inside its own unique thing. So the next thing to do is to set up the JVM arguments, and I don't really know the full ins and outs of what each of these do, but I do know in the description box you'll find what am I about to paste right here, so you can copy it and paste it yourself. These are a bunch of different settings that are supposed to optimize the game for using a minimal amount of resources. Down the front here you'll see the amount of RAM that we're assigning. When I have 512 RAM assigned, it usually uses up about 40% of that memory, so if you really need to free up more memory, you could possibly reduce this to even lower. However, I believe the minimum amount Minecraft wants is 512, so I don't know what happens when you go under there. But anyway, that's another way you could tweak this and try and get it to use even less resources on your computer. So that's it, we've created the profile, we can click save, go back to the menu, we've got to go and select it, and then we can launch the game with our new profile. Beautiful, beautiful Minecraft music. Let's go in there and turn that down for a moment. In fact, we're going to turn all sounds off because running sounds will impact the computer as well as playing music while you're trying to do other stuff. And also, just to quickly emphasize the point of how many of these you can run at once, we've still got those 4 going. I'm also editing the video, I'm also using OBS to record, and it can do all of this at once because it creates a very minimal impact. Now obviously this is very small, so I think what I'm going to do is, for the sake of this video now, maximize it so we can actually see what's going on in the menu here. So pretty much everything we're going to do will happen inside of the options menu here. Let's start at the top left, field of view. The bigger it is, the more you're seeing on the screen, the more the game is calculating, so we're going to slide that all the way down to 30. You could turn off the realms notifications if you wanted to. Skin customization, nothing there to do. We've already done music and sound. The controls don't need changing, nor do you really need to mess with any of these. Now, it is possible to perhaps put on a resource pack that will remove animated textures and things like that, but that's not something that I have to give to you. So everything we're going to do is inside of video settings. So there are a lot of settings to go through, and most of these are going to be common sense. For example, render distance, turn it down and the game has less stuff to load. When it comes to the frame rate, you want to put that on the lowest, which is 5. For the sake of recording this video, I prefer just to keep it on VSync for now, but the less frames the game has to go through, the less work it has to do. Things like view bobbing is for when you're moving, so I'd leave that alone. VBOs should stay as on, and stuff like GUI scale, brightness, moody, these things don't impact the game, but for example the smooth lighting does, so we can turn that to off, turn down the lighting level, and graphics fancy, you want to change that one to fast. So the 6 options down here all go into other menus. We need to ignore shaders, there's nothing in there we need to worry about. The first one we're going to go into is details, and basically you want to turn all of these off, right? Because things that are on just take up more of your CPU, so turn everything to its lowest setting. And if you need the reference, I've done all of the settings, so you can simply copy those. The next one is animations. This has got a very handy option at the bottom. Just click on all off, and all of them are set to the lowest setting, which is exactly what we want. On this side over here, we have quality, and basically you want to turn everything off. As well as doing that, you want to slide mipmap all the way down to the bottom. So these last two, there's a lot of settings that I'm not really sure if they make a big difference or not. You could try fast render to on and fast math as well. Those sound like better changes. And then in other, I think there was only one here, which is to turn the weather off, so there isn't going to be rain, thunder and lightning in your world. And that's all of the settings, and that is our AFK profile finished. And there it is, I'm logged into yet another world with very little impact onto my computer, ideal for standing AFK while you want to go and play on another world, or maybe another game entirely, or just do something else on your computer. Well, I think at this point I might be taking it a little bit too far. We've got 9 Minecrafts running at once. I have also still editing the video, and I'm playing with a regular Minecraft account as well. I think we have truly made the point as to how good this profile is. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, leave a like. Be sure to check out Gnembon's channel and check out the tutorials playlist if you want to find some useful videos that you can actually use in combination with this AFK profile. Mob farms and tutorials on how to use fishing farms, etc, etc. I hope it improves your Minecraft experience, and that's it from me from this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.